My name is Bob Schmidt. I recently retired from the Civic Hospital as an orderly. I've got a wife and 2 boys. I live here in Ottawa, and my home church is Bethel Pentecostal. It comes to small groups. Several years ago, I belonged to a large men's group at a different church than the one I was going to. A friend of mine had told me about it and said that it was a great bunch of guys. And I remember this one gentleman, we'll call him Mark. He looked like he had it all together, and great sense of humor, everything. But when he shared, he told us that he was, his wife and him had separated, and he only sees his children every second weekend. He's really battling depression, and even his business, he was a carpenter, his business was suffering badly because of it. We all just felt for this guy. He went to that church, that was his regular church, and people he knew came alongside of him, and we all prayed for him, and we just encouraged him to keep coming and keep sharing. And it was coming up close to Christmas, and the group was taking a Christmas break. And so I contacted one of the leaders, a guy I knew, and I said, hey, can I get Mark's contact information? I really want to connect with him. I want to phone him, and I want to ask him to come to Christmas dinner at our house in case he's alone. And the guy said, sure. He gave me his number, and he said, don't worry, he's coming to my house. He's going to come have the meal with me. And I said, wow, that's fantastic. So Christmas came and went, New Year's came and went. I hadn't been to the group in a little while, and so I contacted this gentleman, and I said, hey, how's Mark? Because he's just been on my mind so much. And he says, well, I guess he didn't feel comfortable with coming to the house. He didn't show up at Christmas for Christmas dinner. And as a matter of fact, I haven't seen him at the church, so he hasn't been to the men's group. And I said, wow, there could be something wrong. I really like it if he gave me his last name, so I could just look online and see if I can find out anything about him or his business or anything, make a contact. And so he gave me his last name, and I looked online, and it didn't take long to discover that he died on Christmas Day, and he hung himself in his house. Sorry about that. It's okay. So, I just felt that as a group, we failed them. And I felt like I failed them personally. And every time I talk to people and I say, the problem with large groups is people fall through the cracks. And every time I use that expression, it's Mark I'm talking about. Guys like him, so many other guys I don't even know about. They fall through the cracks. It's one of the reasons why I wanted to join Next Level. I knew about the Next Level model, and it was a small group, and I knew that would be something for me, and I believe it would have been something for Mark. It's not a club. It's a very serious thing. It's Bible-believing, Christ-honoring, Holy Spirit-led, life-saving ministry, and the focus never leaves, and everybody is in the group is able to live an authentic, transparent life and walk closer to God as they walk with their brothers in the group through whatever they're going through in their life. And like it says in the Bible, iron sharpens iron, so a man sharpens another. Without a group like this, there's just too many cracks, and too many people can go by without sharing, without anybody really hardly knowing more than their name. But with Next Level, you're equipped to better handle situations and help people like Mark that comes into the group. And I just think, when I think about Next Level, I'm just thinking every one of those guys, he's like Mark to me, and to them, I'm like Mark to them. It's like none of us should go through life as Christian men without brothers alongside of us. It makes such a difference in the training. The training just makes us such a team and brings us so close that I feel like I've got a bigger family now, and I just love it, and I love the man in the group. And I just thank God I found this group.